before I go much further, I just want to say that I'm sure a lot of you have heard of one of our big pieces of information, new information, and that is that Kawasaki has changed the way that we rate the horsepower on our engines. And I'll be turning the podium over to my technical expert here in a second. But before I do that, I just want to say one thing. Kawasaki knows power. We do. We know how to engineer it. We know how to manufacture it. And I just have a quick video that I'd like to share with all of you that I think it represents that pretty well. Wow, right? We know power. Watching that video makes me pretty proud to work for a company like Kawasaki, and I'm sure that you out there with a Kawasaki engine in your mower feel proud right now too. So with that, I'm going to turn the stage over to my colleague, Mr. Greg Knott, who is our Applications Engineering and Government Relations Manager. I know, a really big title for a really smart guy. So he's going to just take a few minutes to explain to you the change in our ratings, why we did it, what it means, and what it means to all of you. So with that, here's Greg Knott.
Thank you very much. As Tiffany already stated, this September, Kawasaki changed the rating method applied to our general purpose engine lineup. In an industry first, Kawasaki moved to the SAE J2723 Engine Power and Test Code Surface Vehicle Standard rating for production engines. This is a significant departure from the commonly applied SAE J1940 Small Engine Rating Standard. And while it's true, both SAE J2723 and SAE J1940 were developed to provide engine manufacturers a method for rating power, the similarities end there. Developed by the Automotive Influenced SAE Engine Test Code Committee, SAE J2723 requires that the published engine test data is at least 99% of the rated performance. Additionally, the standard requires that most production engines produce at least 98% of the rated performance. For example, an engine rated at 20 horsepower has to have been tested to at least 19.8 horsepower during the rating process. The same engine, the same 20 horsepower engine, the engine manufacturer also must have confidence that the production engines produce at least 19.6 horsepower. It's those automotive type tolerances that more appropriately reflect Kawasaki's advances in engine design and manufacturing technologies. On the other hand, today's SAE J1940, based off historical small engine tolerances, permit up to 15% variability between the tested mean and the rated performance. By these standards, our SAE J2723 20 horsepower rated engine from the previous example, testing to 19.8 horsepower, could be rated as high as 23 horsepower. Another difference between the standards ensures the most credible, accurate results. SAE J2723 requires that test runs are observed by an SAE qualified independent witness. For this requirement, Kawasaki worked with the Global Testing Authority TUV Rhineland Group and their SAE qualified witnesses. Additionally, Finally, SAE J2723 is the only standard that, once completed, provides the opportunity for an SAE certified witness. Sorry, get back on track. Now, standards aside, it's important to point out that Kawasaki engines you've counted on have not changed. Again, the Kawasaki engines you counted on have not changed. Today's Kawasaki engines deliver the same performance they always have, only the rating procedure has changed, and for the better. Additionally, end users can rest assured that Kawasaki continues to work with OEMs as close as ever throughout the new product development and the product life to assure that engines are matched to every application. So, in summary, Kawasaki engines have not changed, only the power rating has. SAE J2723 more accurately reflects Kawasaki's advances in engine design and manufacturing technologies than the previously applied SAE J1940. Kawasaki engines have not changed, only the power rating has. Kawasaki critical power engines come complete with TUV witness SAE certified power ratings. And Kawasaki engines have not changed, only the power rating has. Kawasaki continues to work closely with OEMs to assure engines are matched to each application throughout the product's life.
All right, thanks Greg for that. As I said, he is really smart, and he said all that a lot better than I could. I think just one thing I want to reiterate that he mentioned, and I think is a really big deal, and that we're really proud of at Kawasaki, is that we are the first engine manufacturer in our industry to be SAE certified. So we're really proud of that. I think if nothing else, I want to make sure that you guys leave remembering that. So again, Greg is the technical guy, I'm the marketing girl, and we like to have a little fun with new ideas, like to be a little creative and help people understand what we're doing. So with that, I'm going to play another quick clip for all of you that hopefully helps explain what we're doing.
Horsepower is one of the things you look for, but is that horsepower everything you expect? The power on the label might look big and impressive, but actually deliver less performance than expected. So how do you know the power you expect is the power you get? Easy. Look for a Kawasaki engine. Kawasaki critical power engines are power tested and precision rated to some of the toughest standards in the industry. Power test results are verified by outside experts and certified by SAE International, the worldwide authority on engine power standards. Kawasaki critical power engines deliver at least 98% rated horsepower. That's not intended power, it's proven power. With Kawasaki engines, the power you expect, the power you get. Tested, proven, trusted. So don't settle for sort of power. Get sure power, only from Kawasaki. Look for Kawasaki critical power engines. More power to you.
So some of you may have noticed the t-shirt that I'm wearing, and I'd like to just talk about that quickly next. It's all about critical power, and as luck would have it, we are giving these away in our booth, right behind you, the big white one, booth 1064. We're giving these away over the next couple days, as long as supplies last. And if that weren't great enough, we are also holding a contest. So anyone who is spotted wearing this very cool t-shirt downtown on 4th Street over the next couple evenings will be registered to win an iPod Touch and also be registered to win other great Kawasaki prizes over the next 12 months. So be sure to stop by our booth and pick up your t-shirt, and I would love to see a lot of you downtown tonight wearing it, so please take advantage of that. The other thing I want to talk about, one more exciting thing that we have going on the marketing side, is that today we are actually launching our Facebook page. So please take a second throughout your day to log on to Facebook and become a fan of Kawasaki engines. Over the next 3 days, 50 lucky people out of the first 500 that like us on Facebook will win a Kawasaki baseball hat. So please check us out. We think it's going to be a great way for us to keep you up to date on what we're doing, and for you also to be able to let us know what's going on with you. The last thing I want to say is please take time over the next 2 days to stop in at our outdoor booth. We have Jim and Jason McCula, champion lawnmower racers, in our booth, and they're going to be showing off their engines, or their mowers powered by Kawasaki engines. And it's a good time, and I think that after you see these guys go, you'll have absolutely no question that Kawasaki engines provide more than enough power to do whatever it is you want to do with them. So please be sure to do that, and again, please stop by our indoor booth 1064 when you have a second, say hi, and we can answer any questions that you might have about the new horsepower ratings or any other questions you might have about Kawasaki engines. So again, thank you for your time today. We really appreciate you being here, and hope everyone has a great show. Thanks.